Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The president issues new rules for police departments nationwide. More actors donate to racial justice groups. Beijing shuts down to stop COVID. U.S. airlines ban booze during the contagion. Americans report the highest level of unhappiness in 50 years. Also ahead, the damage from looting and arson. We have the stats. But first, President Trump signing an executive order on police reform. New rules include the banning of chokeholds unless an officer's life is in danger. Mr. Trump, however, is refusing to defund law enforcement, saying, quote, I strongly oppose the radical and dangerous efforts to dismantle our police departments, unquote. Brad Pitt and ex-wife Jennifer Aniston each donating $1 million to the far-left anti-police outfit Color of Change. The crew is also demanding Netflix banish all programs and movies that have police in them. Interesting. So if a cop should show up on an episode of Friends, Jennifer, should that be banned as well? China locking down Beijing and limiting travel as COVID infections spike up in the capital. The Communist Party confirming more than 100 new cases in 5 days. The government now closing schools, restaurants, and sporting events for at least a week. The Chinese rarely report accurately, so this COVID outbreak could be troubling. Sales of alcohol up during the pandemic, but don't expect booze on a plane. A number of major carriers, including American and Delta, are suspending the sale of alcohol to passengers on most domestic flights because the beverages increase the use of bathrooms, a potential hotspot for COVID. New survey from the University of Chicago says the average adult in the USA is more unhappy today than in half a century. Just 14% of Americans say they're very happy, down from 31% in 2018. Folks cite the virus, there you go, financial instability from it, and the upcoming election for their disenchantment. In a moment, the toll the riots have taken. Right back with that. When you venture outside, face coverings may be required, and the kind of face cover you use matters a lot. The Boomer Naturals Protective Face Cover is a recommended covering for both adults and children, with 3 cloth layers infused with nano-silver technology. It reduces particles getting to your nose and mouth. The Boomer Naturals Face Covering is comfortable, easy to breathe, easy to speak, and made for excellent protection. They are in stock right now and will ship to you from the Boomer U.S. warehouse. The face covers can be used up to 30 days when you hand wash with soap and water, making them very affordable. Order yours today at boomernaturals.com. And if you use the code BILL20 at checkout, you'll save 20%. Please go to boomernaturals.com, your source for excellent face covers. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Rioting, arson, looting. The toll. On May 25th, police killed George Floyd in Minneapolis, as you know. Since then, conflict has broken out across the country, and in some places, looting and arson have taken a big toll. In Minneapolis, less than 100 people have been arrested, but $500 million in damaged property. 1,500 buildings burned or destroyed in Minneapolis. The second most destructive riot in U.S. history after the 1992 Rodney King chaos in Los Angeles. In Seattle, damage still unknown, rioters have taken residence in the autonomous zone surrounding City Hall. 60 people arrested. Police in Seattle neutralized. In New York City, estimated 50 million in property damage, but that's low. There's more than that. 100 businesses destroyed across all 5 boroughs. 300 members of the NYPD injured. 2,000 people arrested, including Mayor de Blasio's 25-year-old daughter, but few of them will be prosecuted. So the police have pulled protection from the Manhattan DA's office because it is refusing to prosecute protesters arrested for serious crimes. That includes looting and assault, which, of course, is absurd. In Los Angeles, estimated 10 to 25 million in property damage, but it's more than that. You're going to have more than 10 million in property damage in Santa Monica alone. 2,700 protesters arrested in LA County. 66 police vehicles destroyed. Again, few prosecutions are expected. The looters and arsonists and assaulters will just walk. So let's total it up in the top 4. Seattle, Minneapolis, LA, New York. At least $560 million in damage. Figure that can balloon up to $1 billion and will, including additional costs for the National Guard protection and police overtime. At least 15,000 people arrested nationwide. I'm going to predict that convictions will be less than 1,000. 1,000 businesses damaged or destroyed, and that is a low number. All of this in the name of justice. Incredible, right? So what is really happening? Anti-police radicals have seized the day, promoting an overthrow of the so-described racist system in America. Weak mayors and governors, many sympathetic to the radicals, are allowing destruction and anarchy. This puts every single one of us, every American, in danger, even if you don't live in a hotspot, because police are quitting across the board. Our personal protection from criminals is dramatically declining, and that's the truth. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. For more news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com for honest reporting. In a moment, something you might not know. Reopening America safely is everyone's responsibility, and no one believes that more than our friends at Real Time Products. In fact, they're helping businesses and organizations by giving away a free automatic dispenser with a purchase of 2 gallons of Real Time hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer dispensers are available in wall mount, floor stand, or countertop, so customers, employees, parishioners, anyone can dispense the sanitizer safely. Real-Time hand sanitizer contains 70% alcohol, and you'll never need another hand sanitizer supplier. Real-Time hand sanitizer, formulated and packaged in the USA. To claim your free hand sanitizer dispenser, please go to getsanitizernow.com. Don't assume a business or organization you frequent doesn't care. They're probably having trouble getting sanitizer. So spread the word that Real Time has dispensers and gallons of sanitizer available right now. Do your part. GetSanitizerNow.com. GetSanitizerNow.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Textbooks are filled with famous explorers, including Magellan, the controversial Christopher Columbus, and Henry Hudson. A lesser-known story is the historic voyage of Francis Drake. 441 years ago today, the Englishman arrived off the coast of Northern California, claiming the territory for Queen Elizabeth I. On December 13, 1577, Drake departed Great Britain to raid Spanish territory on the Pacific coast. His flotilla of 5 ships crossed the Atlantic, sailed around the Cape of South America, and then moved north. No easy journey. Only 1 boat would survive. Drake landed near modern-day San Francisco in June 1579, spending a month to repair his remaining ship in the bay. The ship was called the Golden Hind. After pillaging Spanish forts and villages along the California coast, Drake continued to sail up north, hoping to find a shorter route back to England. Historians believe he traveled as far as Washington State before continuing his journey across the Pacific. When he arrived finally in Plymouth, England, more than a year later, he personally delivered treasure, maps, and detailed information about the New World to Queen Elizabeth, who knighted the explorer for his expedition. Sir Francis Drake's exploits would remain unknown for years. Elizabeth declared his voyages secret, fearing his raids could spark a European war with Spain. His journey would fuel England's ambition for a global empire spanning from North America to Africa to Asia. London would also sanction permanent settlements in the New World, including Roanoke and Jamestown in present-day Virginia. And here's something else you might not know. During Drake's journey into California, the Native Americans he encountered talked of rivers filled with a rare, shiny metal. After searching for days, his crew of 80 gave up. It would take another 270 years for American pioneers, nicknamed the 49ers, to discover gold in the hills of Northern California. Back after this. A former White House economist says there's a 100% chance of a recession and predicts 1 million jobs will be lost in April. So many Americans are moving to physical gold and silver as a recession-proof safe haven for their retirement. American Hartford Gold Group is a trusted leader in gold and silver, and they make it simple and easy to get started. They're family-owned and have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Very important. Until you hold a precious metal in your hand, you'll never fully know the experience of being in control of your own retirement. If you are listening to me right now, the American Hartford Gold Group is offering new clients up to $500 in free silver. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text SILVER to 65532. Please call the American Hartford Gold Group now, 877-444-4653, or text SILVER to 65532. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.